Once upon a time, I fell in love with a woman. She fell in love back. But this isn't that whole story. It's just one of my favorite chapters. This is the story of a boy who almost wasn't. This is the story of a man divided. This is the story of love so great that it had to succeed. Society is transformed, and a typical family structure is always shifting. And I was fortunate enough to find love in a woman who stood on her own 2 feet and supported me to no end. She had 2 lovely daughters and was as independent as they come. But she let me in. My brother would stay with us, sleep on our couch, and we became a family unit. We wanted to expand and have a child of our own, but we didn't feel like time was on our side. So we started to seek the help of doctors. After nearly a year of treatments and monitoring, we had done it. A positive blood pregnancy test. And then as quickly as we were overwhelmed with joy, we were stricken with grief, as the numbers stagnated and we lost it. Then, to add to the heartache, our doctor took a position with another university and left us. With no one else in his practice specializing in fertility, we were devastated. With insurance being a particular dance that no one knows the steps to, we were distraught. But Lisa pushed on and spent weeks on the phone with the insurance company, trying to find another doctor. And just over a month later, we did. And we began more aggressively. Stronger medications, more thorough testing, and a very confident doctor. And we found success again, followed by heartache once more. Here we come to just over 2 years of revolving our lives around this single idea and debt piling up where we absorbed the cost that the insurance wouldn't cover. I had begun making peace with never having a child of my own. And as I made peace with it, we had a 3rd positive pregnancy blood test, and I was cold to it because I was so afraid of being let down again. I remained in disbelief and went through the motions. I'd be giddy, and then I'd reel myself back in. But it stuck, and the days became weeks. Became a sonogram of a heartbeat, of a head, of a boy. And all I could do was try and be balanced in excitement and fear. And then he was born. 8 pounds, 15 ounces, 21 inches. He was real. He was real and he was mine.
Go to sleep now and close your eyes. This is your very own lullaby to let you know you're in my heart tonight. And you have given me so much joy, my sweet little baby boy, and God will keep you safe from harm tonight.
I grew up the oldest of 4. We were low income and always struggling. I'll spare you the complaints and just say I'm determined to create a different dynamic between us, where he feels nurtured and encouraged to be confident and explorative of anything he takes interest in. That he has a safety net and is without fear of failure. And that my interjections and conversations to him are from a position of love and investment in the man that I am shaping for the future. At around 18 months old, we decided to try again. Within a few months, Lisa was diagnosed with cancer and found to be genetically predisposed to it and its reoccurrence. So in a preventative treatment, we are no longer able to have more, and that's okay. My relationship with my son will be better for it, my attention less divided, and while I sympathize with his desire to play with siblings, I try my hardest to interact with him on that playful level and give him what he needs, and talk to him with respect, like he's an intelligent individual who is learning every day. He's a little me, my cells replicated, divided, shared with a woman I love. It's remarkable. And so many people take this for granted. They don't really think about what it is to nurture the next generation of our society. But I'm not here to campaign about that. I'm here to explain what makes my relationship with my son so special, so important to me. He's the only one I get, and he almost wasn't. He has these moments on a daily basis where he is genuine and loving, and my heart just overflows, and it is the reason I wake up every day. He is growing up so fast, and I am so fearful of missing anything. I'm torn when I go to work, because being with him is way more fun, more special, more rewarding. But amongst the many principles I hope to instill in him, work ethic is certainly one of the most important. It's a fine line to walk, being too much a friend and too much a parent, but my end game is simple. Enjoy all the moments that I can until my son becomes a man who I am proud of, who knows confidently how to pursue happiness for himself, and knows that amongst my goals and desires, being there for him will always be at the top of that list. It's truly amazing the way he is me, and I am him. I try to help him surpass my shortcomings immediately because I see them, and he exceeds me. Of course, that's thanks to his mother. You can see that I love this child endlessly, but she loves him more. Thank you for him. I am so very lucky to have you both, and for all that I have been through, you have been the one to endure it tenfold.